If you know boxing fans, here with the one on Fernando Vargas Jr., 16-0, 14 KOs, made 80 knockout ratio. Taking on a tough opponent, Gonzalo from Argentina. He was able to come out with the victory last time out here in Thunder Studios, pull up that upset. What do you know from this Argentina fighter?
I know he comes with an opportunity and he comes hungry. So I can't overlook anybody. What we're building, it's truly a dynasty. And I don't think the boxing world has ever seen three brothers take over every respective division. So we're doing something that is, shooting for the stars, but I know it's very obtainable. But I'm very focused, and I know, he didn't make weight, but I came on weight as a true professional. Just gonna find him, pay me my money, and still same outcome's gonna happen tomorrow night.
Yeah, what would be the perfect victory for Fernando Jr. Tomorrow night? Yeah, what would be the perfect victory for you? Obviously, last time out, your brother was able to main event. He was able to pull off the victory. Had a great performance, and Milano, same thing. So, just coming off those two great victories from there, what would be the perfect scenario for you to come out of Arizona?
It's the pro fight game. I want to go in there for a knockout, but I'm gonna go in there smart, use my boxing intelligence. I'm a boxer first. I'm a boxer puncher, and I do what I want in the ring. So I'm gonna demonstrate that tomorrow.
It's funny you mentioned you're a boxer puncher, but you're coming in with the 88 knockout ratio. Man, not many fighters have that.
Yeah, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So I know Pops, did this thing back in the day, and it's something I was born with. I always had Pop, even as a little kid. So it's something that I do. It is my strength, but it's not something that I solely confide in. I had a tremendous training camp.
And even with that training camp, you still came out and supporting your dad, making to the National Hall of Fame. You gave a great speech, man. Just walk me through that process of, just seeing your dad there, and obviously Big G, Robert Garcia, Mikey, just, the whole family, making it into the Hall of Fame. And hopefully one day you, along with your two brothers, make it.
Yeah, it was something monumental to see and witness, to see my dad, him, going through what he went through as a kid, the mental abuse, the physical abuse, the things he would relate to me. I remember times my dad just crying, telling me how much it hurt him not having his dad. And, for the world, for the public eye to see us united as a family, that's something that I love to be commended about. You could talk about the boxing, you could talk about what we're doing, but, when it's all said and done, if you don't have a brother to hug, if you don't have a mom to hug and come home to cook you a good meal, then why are you doing it for? Yeah, we may show you the chains and the flashy cars, but that's what this generation likes to see. But my mom and dad raised us right, and we were all proud of my dad making it into the Hall of Fame. It was only a matter of time.
Mm-hmm. Now, obviously, you want to make it obviously to the Hall of Fame as well. You're undefeated. With this opponent, he faced Jaime Munguia, like we mentioned, respectable names and respectable wins and losses. A victory over him, what do you think, how closer does that get you for a potential title shot at 154 pounds?
That's in my reach, and I know this guy is in my way. Like I said, I've been sparring southpaws. It's been like 2 camps. I was supposed to fight him on a card in Albuquerque. That card fell through, and then now we're here. But I've been ready for this guy. We've been sparring 10, 12 plus rounds. If it's gonna go the distance, we're ready to go. If it's a short night, it's a short night. Either way around it, I'm the better fighter. And I want my name amongst the top 154 pounders. Zayas. I would love a fight with Callum Walsh with 360. That's just something that makes sense. He's undefeated, I'm undefeated. And Ireland and Mexico, that'll be a great fight.
For sure.
So I know there's bigger fights in the future, but I got a task in front of me with the game Gonzalo tomorrow night.
Yeah, definitely. Gonzalo, like you mentioned, he's a tough opponent. Obviously, being from Argentina, that obviously similar to Mexican style. Lastly, man, what message do you have to those Mexican fans? Your growing fan base, man, we're going to be here tomorrow. Hopefully, sell out the Thunder Studio.
Yeah, muchas gracias a todo el público. Ya sé que han apoyado el legado de mi jefe. Y ya sé que la dinastía Vargas aquí está. Y te doy gracias a todos, los jóvenes, los adultos, los niños que apoyan a nosotros con autógrafos, de lo que sea. Siempre van a las peleas y siempre estamos ahí para la gente. Y así era mi jefe y así somos nosotros. Muchas gracias por el apoyo y nos vemos mañana.
Sabemos esa amistad que tiene la familia Vargas con la familia Canelo Álvarez. Tu hermano, Emiliano, estuvo ahí presente Canelo hace un par de años cuando peleó en el estado Jalisco.
Sí, y hasta mi hermano, ¿dónde está? El Dylan Capetillo.
Sí, también, el Dylan.
Estaba ahí con el Team Canelo en Saudi. Le dije, Dylan, ni tienes 18 y ya estás en Saudi, ¿me entiendes? Pero así es, el mundo del boxeo, su papá le abre las puertas y, you know, you can't hate on that. A veces la gente puede decir, pues es por su padre. Pues sí, no es mi culpa.
Claro, sí, hay que aprovechar todas las que
Hay que aprovechar, ¿me entiendes?
Por último, campeón, ¿cómo es esta pelea de Canelo contra Crawford? Que mucha gente como que lo critica y a veces no, lo quieren, lo aman. Ahora Crawford sube dos divisiones más. ¿Cómo es esta batalla entre México y Estados Unidos?
No, va a ser una buena pelea. Yo pienso que el público va a ganar. Ya sea el peso, es mucho en el boxeo. Vamos a ver cómo el Crawford, moviendo dos divisiones, a ver cómo le va a aguantar un golpe de Canelo. Eso lo vamos a ver. ¿Puede boxear perfecto por 12 rounds? No pienso. Pero si lo puede hacer, lo puede hacer. Si se queda ahí en el medio, tirando con Canelo, y él piensa porque el Canelo no ha ganado un knockout en unos años, ahí va a ver.
Claro que sí, campeón.
Pero ya vamos para el equipo Canelo y saludos, campeón. Y eres equipo Vargas y también Capetillo. Un fuerte abrazo.
Gracias, Fernando, muy amable.
Gracias.